Hello and welcome to Crafting with Jane. I put out on one of my previous videos a couple of weeks ago that I wanted some ideas and things because I've got well over 1,000 videos now, and one of my subscribers, Sherry, very kindly gave a suggestion of doing a card sketch and doing 2 of them but with different sets and in a different way. So the card sketch is this. You want a background piece. Now mine measures 5.5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. That just happens to be the size of the card that I use in the UK. You might be different. However, if you take the second piece is going to be 5 1/4 inches by 2 inches. So you need to make it 2 inches wide and then put it whatever. I've done it so that it comes 1/4 inch smaller on the top and the bottom. So when you're doing it, take the length of your card and then just make it 1/4 inch smaller. And then this piece really doesn't matter, it's fine. That is 2.5 inches by 3 3/4, and that's going to go in like that. So that is our card sketch. I've done one in the reds. Now I've matted these 2 pieces. You don't have to. If you wanted to have them like this, obviously without the writing on, you could do them like that. I happen to like them mounted because it gives me something to work with on there. And I've also done exactly the same, but I've done it in blue. So this and this, that is your card sketch. Okay, very simple one, straightforward, but I thought I would do 2 cards with this card sketch. So let's put this one to one side and we'll do this one first of all. So what I want to do with this is I'm going to do it as we've just finished Wimbledon, which is one of the big tennis tournaments in the UK. Not that I'm a Wimbledon fan, but strawberries are about everywhere. Strawberries and cream is synonymous with Wimbledon. So I thought I would do one with strawberries in. I've done the majority of it, but I'm going to do one because it's a 2-step stamping. So I can show you a few tips if you've got 2-step stamping stamps. Now, I've taken the stamps out, but I always make a template. Okay, so if I look at this template, this is a punch, and if I look at it on here, you can see that that comes exactly where I want it. So if I am stamping it, I need to remember that I need to stamp it this way up. And if you wanted to do all of them at the same time, you can do by doing a template. So just a quick little tip for you. Always try and do little tips. So we are going to, I'm just taking a scrap of paper. And again, one of my subscribers said, make sure you do it on the vertical. If you remember, I was doing some punching before and I hadn't worked it out at all. I just did it sort of randomly. So this is going to come in this way, and we need to have this in on the center like that. So that's our strawberry, and I will clean them off afterwards. I just want to save a little time. And this is the inside, so the 2-step, and I'm using Cherry Cobbler, which is quite a deep red, but if I can open it, if we stamp it and then ink it and then do a stamp off, so I can do it in the back of this one. So I want to stamp it off once because it's very dark, like that, and then I can stamp it on here. Just get it in on the center. So this is a 2-step one, and it comes out paler, and that's exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to take this one out like this, and I'm just going to punch it through. Make sure I've got it in the right place. like that, and that is my little strawberry, and these pieces can go in the scrap for now. But that gives you an idea of two-step stamping if you haven't seen it before and you're new to my channel or you're new to stamping. Lot of stamps are two steps because they're very easy to do. You don't have to worry about colouring. So that gives you the little strawberry like that. And again, I'm just going to put that there and I will clean it and put it back afterwards. Okay, so that was with Cherry Cobbler. Now, I have done a lot of these pieces in advance to save you watching me do, excuse me, do all of these. But we have a little stalk. So I can put the little stalk on top of the strawberry like that. And I just need to put a little tiny bit of glue. I'm going to put the glue on here because then it won't go everywhere. And then I can just put this in on top like that. And that gives the little top of the strawberry. And that's worked that one out. Now, I've only done 2 strawberries because I want to sort of play around with some ideas. So we have, this is going to be the centerpiece. So the centerpiece, I want to have a couple of strawberries on. Now, I've done another one. Oh, I keep doing this. I keep putting the thing the wrong way up, don't I? Let's take that off for a minute. Helps if you have the strawberry going the right way and not the wrong way. Let me just get a little bit of kitchen roll like that. That'll be fine. And then I can put this one in on the top like that. I thought it didn't look as if it was going right. Okay, that's better. So those are my strawberries. So I'm going to put those in on the center. So we'll have one there and we'll have one like that down there. So we've got 2 different strawberries. And I've got these flowers and leaves. So if I take this piece, I'm going to, with these ones, I've got some little sentiments and things. So I've got these flowers, and what I want to do with these is to just put those down the side. So these are going to come in. How many have I got? 1, 2, I think I've got 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to put these down first, and these are slightly paler than those ones, so I want dark, pale, dark, pale, maybe a pale one down there like that, so they're sort of mixed in. Actually, I might put that dark one down the bottom like that, so you've got them top and bottom like that. Okay, so I'm just going to take this. Now, I could do them with dimensionals, but as I've always said, postage is quite expensive wherever you are, so I'm not. And I'm putting them quite far to the side because this piece is going to come over the top and I want as many of the flowers to show as possible. So let's just put that one in there. I can shovel it along a little bit like that to 3, and I'm trying to move them around so that you get them not all at the same angle. That one about there, and then this one can go down at the bottom like that. Okay, so I can now just move them about. So if you use wet glue like this, it's quite good because you have a little bit of wiggle room before you put them down. So that's going to come to that side. The strawberries are going to come like this, and I've got a couple of leaves and things, so I actually want to have the leaves in, coming down. Let's have a look and see. We've got different leaves in different. Let's put this one in like that. That one in underneath. I want another pale one on top. Like that. Okay, so I can take that off because then I can put these ones in. So let's have this leaf in like this. And I'm going to put that on there. Then we can have this one next to it. So they just cover each other. And the same in the bottom. That one's got its end missing, hasn't it? Have I got one that hasn't got its end missing? Yes, I have. I must have punched it and done it at the end of the corner. Again, it's one of those things. I tend to keep things in their boxes in a little cellophane packaging, and then I will literally just add cut them out, punch them out and colour them and do them at the same time. So I've always got some ready to go if I need to. Come on, glue. And that works quite well for me. Whee! So let's pop this one in like that on there. We wanted it that way, didn't we? So it's slightly paler on the top. Just do it like that. Okay. Then we've got these two. So we've got this one that's going to go there and that one that's going to go there like that. So let's put this one up there. With the little leaves. I quite like strawberries. I grow strawberries in my garden, so it's one of those things that it's really nice to go out into the garden and pick some strawberries and raspberries for tea, bring them in, and then I have them with some nice Greek yogurt, which is rather nice. Okay, so that's going to come in like that and just go that way. So we've got the two strawberries, and I've got two little yellow flowers, and I think I'm just going to stick those in as well to just add a little bit of something in on there. So I'm just going to stick one of them in underneath that way, and then I'm going to have the three. So I could have three, the power of three, if I wanted to. Okay, so that one's going to come in like that. And do I get, yes, I am going to just stick another one just up there, I think just over there, so it just balances a little bit. I know I've got two strawberries, but I think that one up there will work quite nicely. Okay, so let's take our card blank on here. We've got this to go there, and then we've got this one to go in like that, in over the top. So that's that done. And then I've got just a couple of little words like sweet thing, which was from there, which I would just probably pop on like that. And that's that one done. So how are we doing on time? Oh, I need to be very quick on this now. Okay, so number two. Number two is going to be exactly the same, but this one, and I'm going to do it really quickly because what I want to do is to turn round and show you how to do it pretty quickly. So what I would do on here is I would stamp, this is this one, which is sweet strawberry. I would stamp this image, or probably no, I'd stamp this little flower, and I just put it up in the corner so that when this is on here, you see on here, I would emboss one there, maybe a couple just in this in white embossing powder to just give a little bit on the background. This bit down on here, I'm going to do that with this flower part here. So let me just get this one out quickly, and I can show you. Is that in on here? I think it is. There we are. Very sweet little one that one is. Will it go in on here? Yes, it will. Okay, so I'm going to do it like that. And then I'm going to put that, so that's card one. I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to take it in just in a blue that will match. So let me have a look at, I'm going to take it in Dapper Denim because that's a nice sort of mid blue. So I'm going to just stamp it like that, and then that's going to come down. Oops, sorry if I'd knocked the camera. Take my glasses off, and that's going to come down that way like that, and then I'm going to do it again, and this is going to come down. I'm going to take it, no I'm not, I'm going to take it in the same direction, just turn it a little bit and put that one in like that. Okay, so that's all one. I need to just do just a little one there. There we go. Okay, so that's given us this piece to go in down on this piece here. Okay, so that's given that. Then we've got this to come in on here like that. Now you can colour those bits in. I'm not at the moment because it's time. And then I'm just going to take, now these were from the Petal Park. So that's the one that we're doing. Oh, I've just done strawberries, haven't I? Never mind. That actually works quite well. What I probably would have done is the leaves, but it doesn't matter. I've done the strawberry. It's just a flower. And then I've taken these ones, two-step stamping, and I've done these in, I've coloured them in alcohol markers. So what I do with this is to just put these ones in. There's two in different colours. So that in there, that's the middling one, that's the middling one, that's the little one, that's the middling one, like that. Pop them in like that, and then I've got little leaves which I would just pop in like this. So I can turn it round and put that in. So I'm just going to balance them for now because I haven't got time to stick them in, to make sure that the video isn't too long, because I know you've been enjoying videos that aren't quite as long. So I'm just sort of popping those in like that. It's probably about right. I don't think I need too many more, maybe a few just in like that. I'm just going to pop that one in like that. Okay, so I would put them in a little bit better than that, but if you look at that, you've got the same card sketch two different ways. And as I say, I would do a little bit of white embossing on there, maybe on there as well, to just sort of bring it out a bit. So the two stamp sets we used were Petal Park and Sweet Strawberry, and the two punches were Strawberry Builder Punch and Petal Park Builder Punch. This one is still available, so if you want a punch, you can do that one and you can make your own flowers. So I hope you enjoyed that. As always, please stay safe and well, please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.